Wow, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of Dilem-Monday. I'm exhausted. I had a busy weekend, a busy week leading up to it. The weather's been weird. I am exhausted, but let us run on these fumes that I'm running on. I want to take you all on the adventure that I've been going on. Let's do this.
That was a lot said.
And so much done.
There you go.
How are you? We have Zach. He's back. It's been a
I
minute
did
since
it.
Zach's Dilem-Monday.
I made
How
it.
are you, sir?
I am just like you. I am exhausted and tired. This week's been weird, but great nonetheless.
How weird can it be? It's Monday.
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 I dealt with some guy today who was using his mom to pretend that he was burying her to try to cash a $6,500 check. And then some woman came and tried to cry on me because her husband was beating her, and that was within 20 minutes. And that was just a Monday.
Oh, great. Are we going to get subpoenaed in something now?
See, my day started off, I had to go to the pool store.
Oh,
Close the pool. And we've had the weirdest pool year. Like, we had great water. The water was perfect all year. And then all of a sudden we had a moat. It turned green. It looked like Martian green. And then after weeks of just heavy washing and chlorine, it got beautiful again. And it was perfect until about 2 weeks ago. And all of a sudden I see like this purple powder in it. And then you start Googling, like you're a doc. I'm like the pool doctor. And I discovered that we have cyanuric acid mixed with metal. And this is common if you keep your pool open in the cold weather, that this could happen. I've had a pool for 20 something years. It's never happened before. But of course, this is the year where we either had absolutely beautiful water or there. Then my next thing, I went to the Goodwill because I'm a good person, and I donated a whole bunch of very new clothing to the Goodwill. And we worked most of the day though on the new showroom. It was pretty cool.
It was pretty neat. It's also, I think, why I'm in as much pain as I am in, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, we carried some stuff in there. We got the
a damaged person.
We have the people coming tomorrow for the blinds. So we're coming along there, but it was a good day overall.
The deaths and the heart of smell will be coming later.
I also, and Corey, this isn't really a political post, so do not ring the bell.
Oh,
I will beat you.
No.
So anyway, no, I made a post today.
Okay.
About healthcare, about the whole thing. And I have been liked by more people on both sides than ever. Like, it was, and you.
What was the post? Kill them all?
No. know.
Are you allowed to play with your Labubu's on a live camera? Like,
I don't know. I might get you guys banned.
like,
Waiting for
are you
somebody to
allowed?
acknowledge the Sesame Street reenactment going on.
Yeah.
This is Craig and this is Corey.
I know. Oh, just
That I
beating
was not
each-
expecting.
Oh, because then I can't make the joke. Oh, good. Oh.
You probably should make whatever joke that was going to be.
I'm not going to. I'm really sad now.
but no,
Anyway.
I had more people
Also,
agreeing on something from two sides of the aisle than ever before. And then there were some distractors in there, but for the most part, I had people on the far, far right and the far, far left agreeing with my statement.
Yeah, that one actually.
Yes, but I was very happy because most of the time, some of those people who liked my statement usually are disgusted by my things. So it was nice being friends again for a few minutes. But anyway, so let's talk about the horrible thing that happened. And Zach, I'm sure because you are a big Kiss fan, were you surprised, or did you know that Ace was not doing good?
No, I had no fucking idea. I had no clue. I don't really follow Ace. I think he's kind of like, as a person, he's not like a good person. But I really, I don't know. I felt, I don't know. Maybe I'm just listening to, I don't know. This is based on basically nothing I know about Kiss. But what I've heard is he's a little anti-Semitic.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's in a band with Jewish guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's according to
probably
Gene
why
Simmons.
he ended up anti-Semitic.
Yeah, no, Peter Criss and Ace Frehley, I've heard, aren't like fantastic people, but like I don't know. That's based on nothing really.
We're just going in for the throat immediately today.
I don't know. Again, like I respect, and I didn't respect that Ace would commonly like just not do his job because he was too busy being drunk. But like that's cool. He's still an amazing guitar player, and I still love Ace. Like everybody's a human, you know. But it did suck. It hurt a lot. It didn't, you know, like it hurts when any rock icon dies, you know.
No, absolutely. I'm not laughing at his death.
No, absolutely not. I'm gonna tease him. I love Ace though. Like I still think Tommy Thayer is a better guitar player, but
I love that this shows a different experience if you're watching this visually, or if you're just listening, or if you're doing both.
I just wanted to create some heated discussion really quickly. So I've decided to go straight to the throat and think of the most critical opinions I could think of that I may or may not agree with.
Okay.
Did that work?
Are we continuing on Ace Frehley
We're back to
shit
Ace.
posting?
I was just shit posting about Ace Frehley.
I think that, you know, he was in a band with two other guys who were pretty
3. Paul Stanley is still a man.
He is still a man. I never said otherwise.
you know, Gene is, you know, an Israeli Jewish guy.
Yeah, no, it's always been weird to me that Gene claims that Ace and Peter are anti-Semitic, but I'm pretty sure that's probably not true, and that they were just mad at Ace.
Well, you know, and here's like one of those weird things. Were they upset that Gene made much more money than they did?
That's what my assumption actually truly was, and that he was just throwing it around.
Well, because I have a feeling in some cases, especially when you're together, but if one party makes a lot more money than the rest of the party, they might say certain things, and if you're of a certain ethnic thing, they might say something that really they probably didn't mean. Maybe they did mean it. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think that's possibly what could have transpired in that particular mix, because obviously Gene is a marketing genius.
Absolutely.
He's a business guy. And there's a lot of guys like that.
This is a quote from Paul Stanley's memoir.
Okay.
Stanley writes in his memoir that he believed Frehley and Chris both, quote, felt powerless and impotent when faced with the tireless focus, drive, and ambition of me and Gene. As a result, the two of them tried to sabotage the band, which, as they saw it, was unfairly manipulated by us money-grubbing Jews. End
That's
quote.
basically where that came from. Thank you for quoting it. That's where I heard it from.
So, and that kind of goes with what I was kind of saying in that respect. You know, it was very easy for them to say something stupid like that.
Yep.
Obviously, Paul and Gene are the business brains of the band, and the guys who made Kiss what it was, and the other two guys. And this happens in bands a lot.
I guess they keep on shouting. They keep on shouting.
No, but
Ace does not keep on shouting.
No, my point is that anybody that's been in a band understands there's dynamics in a band. And just like a basketball team or a football team, there are people who are more valuable than other people. It's just part of the world. Okay. Now, sometimes those who are not quite as valuable decide to make waves in some way, or decide to, or start getting upset, and it just becomes a bad chemistry, like any kind of relationship.
Yeah.
You know, and at some point, the nail hits the head, and usually the people that aren't so important get fired.
Yep.
You know, guitar players, as good as you can be, I could find another guitar player as good as you. Give me 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah, look at Kiss.
That's my point. That's exactly my point. I mean, it is phenomenal to get a great guitar player. Believe me, it's wonderful to have. But it's not hard for me to find someone who's just as wonderful as you.
Right.
You know, especially if you're Kiss, and can pay giant money and give you an enormous opportunity. Those auditions last 2 seconds. Let me take out the Rolodex. All right, this guy's the best I've ever seen. How would you like to be Kiss? How long is that? You know, the answer is about 2 seconds. I'll be there. You know, can you send me a plane ticket? I'll be there tomorrow.
That was attractive. Dave, how are you, by the way? I never actually got to ask you how you're doing.
I'm hanging in there.
He said he may contain pistachios.
You never know.
I still love your reels, Dave. They always make me laugh.
Thank you. I can't come up with ideas as fast as I used to, but I get them out when I can.
Well, you're very clever. So
Thank you.
I would rather good ideas than too many ideas that are just garbage.
right.
Yeah, that's the thing. I know there's some people who abide by I have to post something every day, and there is something to that, especially if like you're trying to feed the algorithm. It does look for that, but I'd rather go like a month without posting anything than just post something that I just said, which was completely random and I didn't have any backing behind mentally. Then I'd rather just wait.
Yeah.
Until I got
You
something.
didn't actually ponder it for days in time, or like, because I love your stuff. You give these like, you know, have you ever, or did you think about? And then I sit there, I'm like, you know, I think I did think about that.
I would do
Yeah,
that.
that is right. Damn, I'm glad you brought that up, Dave.
You scratch a part of the brain that I didn't know could get scratched.
That's what I'm aiming
I'm
for.
satisfied in the end. It's like, ooh.
No, and it's great because it's like random, like possibly significant or completely insignificant. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, Dave just said that. Now I'm thinking about it. You know, it really pisses me off too when people say that. It makes no sense.
For the love of God and all that's holy.
I appreciate that. And people do give me good feedback. Sometimes people come up and say, I love your post. I'm like, which one? Like the last one. And I know they mean well. It's like, I don't know what the last one you saw was. It might have been weeks ago. It might have been 2 days ago. Also, sometimes people will get one from a week ago, but for whatever reason, it just showed it to them 3 hours ago. So I don't know which one they mean, and they can't remember what the topic was, but they like it.
I've been there.
I am guilty of all those things, saying them to you, Dave.
Which I get. We're all looking at stuff all the time. I don't expect them to be able to enumerate everything about it. but if they when they want to tell me which one and they can't remember, it's like I barely remember what I put up recently. But if you enjoyed it, then mission accomplished.
You know what else annoys me about not remembering things that like I saw and I really liked it, and then I can't like describe it and tell you exactly which one it is. It's like, you know, when you wake up in the morning and you were having a dream and you don't remember one part of the dream and you're like,
It was
"Yeah,
only
you know,
a dream.
it was extremely intense." I have no idea what the hell it was, but it was intense.
It's very rare that I remember dreams past like 3 or 4 hours after I wake up.
And the worst part is that Lisa and I wake each other up 2 or 3 times a night with both of us having nightmares or dreams. And she'll be like,
"That's normal."
I just had the weirdest dream in the world. And I'm like, yeah, so did I. I was sleeping. This crazy person just woke me up.
You guys don't like Inception and get into each other's dream sequences.
Yeah, you know, this is what happens when you've been together as long as we have.
Right, I'm saying they should be like integrated by now.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, when you have a dream about something that's like stupid, like it was something when you were 7 years old or 10 years old, and you're like, why in the hell am I dreaming about this particular person or this particular incident?
Most of my dreams are stupid. Like that fleeting moment in the half hour between when I wake up and go about my day is like, that was a really dumb dream. An hour later, I remember that it was dumb. I just don't remember the details anymore.
Which is even more frustrating in my mind.
Well, there's people who like write down their dreams like right after they wake up so they don't. But for me, that's going to be like when I have an idea for a bit and I scramble down a couple of keywords and then I look at it 2 days later and I'm like, chicken bucket, what the hell does that mean? And then it's gone.
No, I get that. Shower thoughts. Like you grab the phone. If it's happening, it's happening. You grab the phone, you type in your notes app.
Because you bring it in the shower?
I do not bring it into the shower. I bring myself to the phone while the shower's going. You don't when inspiration arrives, you don't mess with that. That's bad juju.
Yeah, I have to do like voice to text. Like if I'm driving and I won't have a break zone, I'll do voice to text. And I don't care if it's mumbled, and as long as it comes out sort of what I meant. I'm not going to like pull over on the highway to put it up. But yeah, if I don't get it down right away, it's going to be gone.
Precisely. Precisely.
I guess I understand. I don't have anything that's that smart or genius that I have to write down.
Well, we don't always know. Like I think this might be an idea, but it's never going to become anything fully developed if I don't get it down right now, and until I can flesh it out more later on. And as a songwriter, I'm sure Corey's had the same thing.
It's true. It's true.
No, see, and that's what I'm saying. I have no talent, so it just doesn't.
But you must have ideas about notes for things for upcoming shows or things you have to tell people in the band as you're getting ready for things.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually talent. That's just.
I mean, management and analytics is talent still, and strategy and
that kind of stuff. But I think that
creative talent is different.
I've been doing it so long that it's just so naturally, I know exactly where it's going to go, kind of thing.
Right.
Which, it's as a salesman, I couldn't wait to have gray hair. I felt that was like I look like I know what I'm talking about now.
That's so funny you say that. I did that too. I'm like, is nobody taking me serious? Is nobody taking me seriously because I have brown hair? Should I like dye my hair silver and like get some wrinkles?
I really truly believe that now when I speak, like I'm listened to better. Like I have these pearls of wisdom. Well, Craig's been around for a bunch of years now. He's let's listen. And I was like, my ideas at 25 were much better than they are now. I had a lot more enthusiasm and cared. But I don't know. Or when we're doing like a meeting, obviously Corey knows a lot more about the software that we use for our product lines. But I feel though, if I say it, oh wait, Craig just said it. It must be right. Corey can just spend 25 minutes showing you how to use everything and really knows what he's talking about. I like reiterate it. And like the only difference is I do know how to explain it better on a closing or on how to finish it up to close the end of the conversation or sale than he does.
Right.
But clearly he knows a lot more about the product than I do. It's not even funny, especially the software aspect. I mean, I might know more about production and things like that. But when it comes to the actual use of product, you don't want to talk to me. Talk to Corey. He knows what he's talking about. You know, anything else, or when you talk about sound and things, I know the different names of products and I know what they're supposed to do, but the actual usage, talk to Zach, talk to Corey, don't talk to me. But I just feel when I say it, it's like, oh, wait, the guy with the gray hair said it. It must be right.
If you say it with a mafioso accent, even better.
Right, you know, and I got the New York slang to it. I use the hands. You know, it just seems to be that's the gist of it.
The art of the deal.
Wait, we're going to Nashville. Corey and I and Lisa.
Yes, you mentioned that last week.
Nice.
Mid-November, I think you said.
Yeah. So, but Lisa's cool because she looked up if there was a football game, and there is.
Okay.
So Lisa bought 3 football tickets for us. We're going to a game, and on Friday night we're going to the Grand Ole Opry.
Everyone's buying you tickets for things.
Yeah, Corey bought the Grand Ole Opry tickets. Lisa bought the football tickets.
You know.
Hell, I didn't even buy the damn plane tickets. They used their own points. I bought 2 nights of the hotel for free. I used my points for the hotel for 2 of the hotel nights. The other 2, I guess I'm paying for. So
it's good to be Messiah.
This spread out equal trip all time for the Reeves family. Unless Alicia jumps in and eventually says, you know what, Dad, I want to come too. So which could happen.
Gotta pay.
Yeah. Alicia might just surprise everybody and show up, which would be cool. She did that. Her and Kyle, last year, was it last year? Not this summer, the summer before. I felt so bad for them. We all went out west for my nephew's wedding, and they were on a different schedule than us. So we had just finished up going to Grand Canyon, but the last day we were there, Grand Canyon, all the hotels, there was a pipe that broke for the water line. So the whole area ran out of water. So poor Kyle and Alicia, when they no, it's crazy. All the lodges, the entire giant national park ran out of water. And so we were already heading to Sedona, and Alicia and Kyle called me up. She's like, Daddy, what should I do? I'm like, I guess you better come to Sedona. I'll get you a hotel room, because evidently you can't stay in Grand Canyon, you know, unless you guys are going to be drinking the fresh water of the Colorado River, somehow getting down there. But in any case, yeah. So she jumped right in there and ended up hanging with us that night. So that was kind of cool. But you know what? The other thing I was going to talk. Do you guys see Zach and Dave and Corey? You guys all grew up in New England.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you appreciate how magnificent the foliage is?
Yes, every day.
You do.
I do.
This year
Okay.
especially, it is magnificent.
Dave?
Sorry, Craig. I didn't know if that was directed at me. What was the question?
Yeah, no, it was.
Same
I was saying, how about you? Do you appreciate
Oh.
like growing up here and knowing how magnificent that is?
Yeah, I really never lose sight of the wonder of it. I visited New Hampshire briefly. A couple friends of mine were staying in a cabin, so I went up there, and the foliage was nice, but it was in an area that was a lot more evergreens, so which is still nice, but it was like more like little dots of red and like colors in between the fir trees, etc., which was not as nice as I was would have liked to see, but still, just it's still. I don't think I'll ever lose my appreciation for that. Maybe it's not quite the same as when I was a kid, but it's still just something incredible to see every year. Raking it up is a different story, but looking at it is
Oh, I
nice.
freaking hate that part.
The Brattleboro. Yeah, driving to Brattleboro is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was in Old Weathersfield a couple of days ago, just like checking out the buildings and the little scarecrow things they do. And like this, it's still like the trees are gorgeous and the architecture of this area is gorgeous. And I was just, it was funny you bring that up. I was just thinking about how I never want to leave New England because I've been to Colorado. I've been to the other side. And it's beautiful. It absolutely is. Don't get me wrong, but it's very open. I kind of like the gorgeousness of the scenery in New England as opposed to the empty mountains of Colorado and such.
How about you, Core?
You especially this year, like I never get tired of seeing it. It's so brief, but when you get a year like this, which we have not seen in so long, where the colors are so vibrant, it's so just beautiful. Oh, I'm losing my mind over it.
It's funny. So, I guess Lisa and I have been here for 34 years already that we lived in the Farmington Valley area. And you got to understand, growing up on Long Island, yeah, the trees change, but there's just not a whole hell of a lot of trees. There's not a lot
building,
of yeah. One house is next to the other house.
Yeah.
And you don't understand it. And I didn't come up here to Connecticut or Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont. I didn't really know what this area was all about. And now living here, like I still walk outside the door in the morning and I look at these trees and I look at this backyard and the land and it's like, wow, this is like a dream, like a positive dream come true. And it's so nice. We drove up this weekend. Corey had a few shows, and when you go, you guys familiar with 44 going up to like Winstead and then up to the Berkshires?
Yeah, of course.
I believe I've been up there.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
It's such a beautiful ride.
Yeah, it is.
Going through like New Hartford and Barkhamsted and that into like Winstead. And whatever you want to say about Winstead, Winstead's a beautiful town.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
The buildings and the churches, those stone Gothic churches, they're magnificent. Like really, really cool. I don't know what that means that you just posted. Oh,
Master Puppets or Neo Theater?
Corey, why did you post
that? No, I was. I happened to notice we had comments.
Okay, cool. I didn't understand it, but it's cool.
Master Puppets is a great album.
It is,
and I don't even like Metallica, and I love Master Puppets.
Yeah. So, and we really screwed up too because Corey had a gig at the Little Red Barn in Winstead, which is Little Red Barn Brewing, great place.
Oh, good.
I totally tell anybody go up there. It's really one of the nicest breweries around. Food was fantastic, and the beer was really good, and they have a nice area for musician and stuff like that. And it had a little bit more meaning for me, I guess, than many of the other places, because when I was at New CO2, I remember when the place was bricks falling down and holes in the roof before that they actually put it together. And I had sold them the New CO2 package to make the beer and everything. And to see it now, because for one reason or another, Corey had never played there before. His picture was up on the wall for years, but he had never played there. And we finally had a Friday night that it fit in, that we could actually be there. And what a nice place, like really well run. Can't say enough nice things, but we realized the next day we had to be in Lee, Massachusetts. We should have just, after the gig, traveled another 40 minutes up the road and just stayed at one of the beautiful B&Bs up in the Berkshires. But we realized it too late and we went home. But
I didn't mind sleeping in my own bed.
Well, whatever. But Corey, the next day he played at the Devonwood Inn, which is up in Massachusetts. And well, it's one of those places that's listed as one of the nicest places in the country. They had 38 acres of land, and it was just such a beautiful place. And he played right out in the middle of the green, and looking out at the mountains and the change of the leaves. And
Well, you got to at least.
yeah, well, I got to see it. Yeah, you got to play, but you got to look at the crowd. That's part of the deal. You get
Beautiful
paid.
Canadians.
Yeah, my
It
flat
cost me
my flat
$1.
ass got to look at the view.
Excuse me. Yes.
Excuse me. Oh my lord. I'm alive. Damn.
But no, what a magnificent place. And then Corey, on Sunday, it was a full band gig, and it was in Westport, and some of the nicest people that you'll ever meet. And it was the most cool, most ridiculous thing. I love parents like this. Their kid loves rock and roll. She was 5 years old, and she wanted a rock and roll band for her party.
That's sick.
And you know what? Mom and Dad looked it up, and they saw that the Dilemma band on the Bash was the highest rated band, and they saw us on Gig Salad as the top performer. Every place they looked, and so the dad called us up.
It's the freaking best.
It was so cool. And let me tell you what, I won't tell you the exact amount, but it was more than, well, it was about $2,000 to play the show. So we had a great time for 4 people. And they had what a piece of property. They owned a number of houses in Westport, all right next to each other.
They could have gotten Taylor Swift.
Court. They had the swimming pools, and they had a giant horse. Corey, help me out.
Horse barn.
It was a horse barn and horse training area, and it was also weird because that is now the third horse farm we've been to in the last 7 weeks.
Fucking love horses.
It was the food was amazing, but here's where these guys were the coolest parents. The dad, he had a friend that can custom make wood objects, and he made all the kids guitars so that they had a whole thing with magic markers and paint. So they all were making their own like Les Pauls and Stratocasters with the paint.
It's crazy.
They had a jump thing. It was like
a trampoline.
I think my 5th birthday party was at McDonald's.
Those were sick though. I like the vintage throwback McDonald's birthday parties looked sick.
They were, I promise.
Nobody was carving me guitars, but I had a good time.
You got to jump in those dirty balls that people put in their mouth.
Oh, you gotta love dirty balls.
That was life.
That's life. That's life.
You were exposed to germs. It didn't matter.
Yeah. Made our immunity stronger.
Exactly. You need no damn booster shot.
God bless America.
Hey, you know what? I guess I appreciate the parents putting out that kind of effort and showing that kind of love to their kids.
That's insane money, yeah.
And then let me say this. This wasn't a show off thing at all, because it was all family. This was about their family getting together and having a wonderful time. It had nothing to do with anything other than that they wanted their kid to have a wonderful time and all their nieces and nephews and cousins to be there.
It was so freaking cute. No, it
That's
was adorable.
So
yeah, it was just really nice. And I was so glad we actually did it. It was so cool. And it reminded me, so Lisa was a great mom. She is
Still
the
is.
best. Well, she still is, but she planned some of the best parties. No, I'm if you give me a task, I will get it done. But Lisa she's the visionary of the plan when it came to the parties. I think my mother she would get so excited with Lisa's invitation, because Lisa's a very good poet. Like, she can rhyme, and she keeps it very well hidden. I know, everybody looks shocked because Lisa's so quiet. But
yeah,
but she's really
This is
extremely brilliant when it comes to
the
using words.
Craig Riemann method. It gives.
It is your birthday.
Listen, I am my greatest gift is if you tell me you need something done.
God bless. No, absolutely. Oh
All
my
right, I need
lord.
$1 million by tomorrow. Stat.
Start
Tell me
with
the
a few.
account that you want it taken out of. Get me the numbers.
I'm kind of the same way, Craig, honestly.
Right? No, it's if you tell what to do and get it done, right?
Trying to lean into that as I apply for stuff, but it's hard to get in just on that basis.
No, like Lisa, she would come up with stuff. I was interviewing somebody at one point for a sales job, and she was telling she had worked at Radio Disney, and she was telling
that's a thing, man.
she was telling me all about Radio Disney and things that Radio Disney did. And all of a sudden she told me that, oh, and Radio Disney does birthday parties. I'm like, what? I don't
What?
care about the rest of this interview. The interview's over. Tell me more about the birthday party. So she's looking at me like I'm out of my mind, which I am. And I'm like, so you do what? They're like, well, Radio Disney gives you like $100 worth of like crap in the bag, goodie bags for each kid, like videos and all this Disney stuff that they pack in there. Up to, I think you actually had to invite at least 40 or 50 kids for them to come. They bring an ice cream truck with Disney ice cream, and they do the Radio Disney radio show at your house and provide MC and do all the games with the kids on the thing. And I'm like, this is phenomenal. And
by the way, if you want to book your kid a Dilem-Monday birthday party, we will definitely we'll broadcast. Right
Did Dan Schneider do that as well?
Comedian. I will play music.
Well, that's
We'll say horrible things in front of your kids and then mute it out with a cowbell and
how cool was it?
End conversations with bad sound design. It's great. But
in all honesty, how cool was the Radio Disney birthday party?
Oh my god, no, this was sick. Like, and I was so happy it wasn't my birthday party; it was my sister's. So I fully got to just enjoy the living out of this party. It was great.
No, it was
her actual party. She had to deal with that part.
And at the end of the day, on one hand, it was a lot of money. But on the other hand, it was less money than we normally spend on a birthday party. So it was terrific.
Interesting.
But Corey will tell you what his favorite birthday party ever was.
Okay, so my mom, again, the master party planner of all these things. As a little kid, I loved Scooby-Doo so very much. So very, 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 very much. So did my mother set up a Scooby-Doo mystery in our backyard with a whole scavenger hunt with all of these different clues and whatnot? She absolutely did. Did my father buy a bunch of hay bales and whatnot to go hide things for this scavenger hunt in? He absolutely did. This is my third or fourth birthday and still goes down as probably my favorite birthday party I ever had. It was sick.
Yeah, and I had to, this is before we cut down as many trees as we have now.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's crazy.
So I had the lawn guy, as most people said, please get rid of the leaves. I'm like, dude, I want you to pile the biggest leaf mountain you could ever do so that people could just dive off the house.
It was sick. It was sick.
If my insurance agent saw what we did, he probably would have thrown us off. Nationwide wouldn't have been on our side.
Awesome.
That beats my Power Rangers themed graduation party.
Dude, by the way, absolutely had a Power Ranger themed birthday party. I think that was my third birthday. My fourth birthday was the Scooby-Doo one.
My seventh birthday was Power Rangers as well.
You remember your third birthday, Corey?
I do.
That's crazy.
No, I remember it. I remember the plates. I remember the napkins. Like,
Jesus.
So, do you
I
want
also
to know?
remember that Dave Diamond took home
The wrong pair of shoes.
The wrong pair of shoes. Dave stole some other kid's shoes.
I didn't think he got into stuff like that at birthday parties till like 10 or 11.
Hollywood.
That was hysterical.
I would have guessed for fourth birthday party, Corey would have wanted like a Jack Kerouac theme. I'm glad it was.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. No, but
we did have a science. We had a science.
One that one was sick. It was sick with mad science. That was like my 7th or 8th birthday party.
They blew off a rocket and they made all
Oh yeah, no, it was sick. It was sick. Wait, Harry Potter was my 6th birthday. Even though I don't like Harry Potter, but like that, the movie was just coming out. It was when I was in kindergarten.
No, and it was cool because Lisa always put in, like,
it was freaking awesome.
Planning the party for 6 weeks to 12 weeks, every night, every day was just all about how she could make her kids' either one birthday the most special thing in the whole world. It had nothing to do with anything other than her kid having the best time ever. Like she is the best when it comes to stuff like that. Well, you know what? Even the 2 kids bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah.
Oh, this woman planned these. Like there were no party planners. There were no any. My mother did it. She was the one that put these things together, and they were phenomenal.
Every night, Corey did a
movie theme.
A movie theme. So like Academy Award, each table was a different Academy Award movie theme table. And she had us buying empty reels. We found like these studios were getting rid of the reels so that she can make the
centerpieces with them.
The centerpieces out of that. She bought we have the Titanic. She even bought the damn blue. We bought a cosmetic, the blue diamond.
Oh yeah, from the movie, the heart of the ocean. Wait, where did the
wouldn't want to sit at the Titanic table at any event?
It was for the people we didn't like.
Yo, Dilem-Monday fans, how many episodes has it been since the Titanic was down here? Because I could have swore the Titanic was always on the display.
Upstairs. We moved it upstairs. It was Cliff moved it.
Okay.
As we were referencing Harry Potter a couple of minutes ago.
Which I hate, by the way.
Zach is still weaving his Slytherin robe over there.
Yeah. I cannot remember what my 7th birthday was. 8 was the mad science birthday. I know I did.
What was some of the movie themes?
Oh, from that Yellow Submarine. We had oh my god.
There we go.
Harry Potter country.
I think Breakfast at Tiffany was the one. I know
we had Breakfast at Tiffany
because I know that's like Mom's favorite movie. So I was like, let's do that for her table.
She got the Tiffany boxes. I had to buy her some Tiffany jewelry, so she had Tiffany boxes so that we can put at the table.
Breakfast.
It was neat. It was pretty cool. And Alicia's was all. It was just Lisa. If she should have been a party planner, although
I don't think too late.
No, but I don't think she could do like 3 parties in a weekend.
No,
I think she needs to do 1 a month. Like if she could survive on 12 parties a year, maybe even 6, because she puts too much of her heart and soul into it. Because she truly loves it. She has such genuine love for the people that when she's doing she's like the best banker too, because she actually cares about every one of her customers.
I don't believe that for a minute.
She does. She is so unlike you, Zach.
I had a lady write a letter about me saying I was nice because I handed her tissues.
Oh.
Did you sneeze it in first? Or not?
I actually was the reason she needed the tissues because I spit all over her.
I thought
And
maybe
she
she
wrote
needed to.
nice
Thought
about
maybe
it.
she needed to stuff them somewhere.
Oh my god! No, like
Oh,
she doesn't want to miss a day of work because she feels like these people need her. It's just
no, seriously though, if you leave a bank, it's that person's world just like diminishes. I have a couple landlords that used to that bank where I used to bank, and they're pissed because they almost like left the bank because I'm not there anymore. It does. I like Lisa's right.
No, I get it. Like because they're so
They
you know
trust
so
you.
yeah, they trust you. Like you balance their checkbook.
Banking is personal.
No, it is. It is a very personal, wonderful thing.
Unfortunately, I went into the wrong industry. Oh shit! Fuck this up.
So, are you guys getting ready for your Halloween thing?
Ooh, what?
You and Jess, you guys usually are pretty big on the Halloween side of things.
Yeah, we don't like do much though. We like watch movies. We don't really like.
So you got no Salem thing going on this year?
Oh, I mean, no. Yeah, we don't have any events. She's staying home this year and this like working on her shop updates. She's gonna be doing orders. We have an agenda to like maybe start doing more events because we're sick of the online thing. But this year's kind of low key. I don't know. Yeah, we're not really doing much for. Yeah, and the Haunted Happenings is happening right now actually in Salem, but we decided not to do it this year. Well, she did. I shouldn't just say we as if I've any entered. Yeah, we as a company, Moth Magic, have decided as
Your
an
hair
entity.
looks good tonight, by the way. Let it be known.
My hair?
Yes.
Yeah, I cut it, and I'm back to the broken side look.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you. I can't wait to grow it back out. It's annoying me. I had to pretend I was a conservative for Westfield. Oh, I said the bank. Okay, for the bank I work for, ruined. Yeah, please. Great bank, by the way. I love them. And Dave left.
We lost
He couldn't take it
Dave.
anymore.
You're
Yeah, so now I'm growing my hair back out, and I have my I'm painting my nails again. They're gonna start seeing the real me really quickly. But I start being this person came in. I'm like, who's that crackhead? We got another crackhead coming.
Listen, well, first of all, for those of you who don't know Zach's girlfriend, Jess, she does some of the best costume stuff I've ever seen. Like on Facebook, when she does some of those modeling jobs and she dresses up as they're just like there's such thought also put into her costumes and the
She puts a
things
lot
that
of
she
love into
puts
it.
together.
Yeah.
Like, how long does she take to like to put that all together? It's got to
Like
be
probably all day. I don't really pay much attention. But I think it's like literally hours.
Yeah.
We haven't really gotten to shoot this year though. We're just kind of busy trying to make money and
making money, huh?
Yeah. What's that?
Why
I've
would you
been
wanna do
gigging
that?
every weekend. I was gonna say they it stinks at that party. At that party, they invited the best band on Gig Salad, but they didn't invite the number one performer in photography and videographer on Gig Salad.
We got to
Congratulations.
I'm a top performer. Top performer.
By the way, speaking of hair, I found a video that I'm reminded of, and I don't know how. I think I might have to do some DIY sound editing on this, but here we go. Where is it?
What are you doing?
This was something funny I saw the other day.
Your ability.
Or is it George Michael? Starting off, who's this? They have the same hair. This is Princess Diana. Look at that. It's hard to tell, isn't it? But that's Princess Diana again. Bouffon, mullety.
Why am I watching?
Wait, hold on a second.
It's the People's Princess. It's George Michael. You ever notice? You never saw them in the same room together. It's Diana. Who's
get rid of
this?
this.
Oh, it's George.
What's wrong with you?
What about this one?
What is going on?
Princess Di? No,
I have no
it's
idea.
George again.
This is like all
This-
day, Corey. Like you have no idea what it's like to be with Corey all day. It's the most annoying. Like
Are you saying you're gonna dress as Princess Diana for Halloween?
No, but I don't know. I saw that video earlier this week, and I cannot stop laughing about it.
What's the takeaway? That King Charles used to be married to George Michael?
now that's a story.
Somebody's going to be somebody's father figure.
Oh!
No. Okay, so today I'm trying to conduct a business meeting. Mike's there, Cody's there.
God.
The new showroom is ready to go, and I'm trying to like organize. This lunatic is just all of a sudden he's watching his phone, he's turning on stupid videos. He sounds like he had drank 12 beers. He's like mumbling and gurgling.
I am
Corey,
running
are you-
on. No, I am just running on fumes. Like there's a certain point of just mental exhaustion you hit.
Yeah,
and
and I've hit it because I got to deal with you all day.
I was gonna say I feel Corey at my soul. I think that's why we get along so well. We're both just like ADD
I'm just
and like
losing it.
exhausted and just losing it. Yeah, the delusion is getting realer and realer by the day.
You understand how hard it is for me. I am organized. I like to just let's start here. Let's move to here. Let's get it done. And then I got to deal with this lunatic. I'm like, I'll leave him. Can you do this, this, and that? I walk away. I'm expecting this, and that to be done, which I should never expect after all this.
No, you're gonna wait an hour. Then he's gonna go upstairs and forget what he was doing.
Right. I like, oh, get it done. It's like,
Don't be a
what?
fascist.
I don't know what I was doing. And then he'll show me like some stupid video like that. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Corey is not the type, at least, to send me a video every 20 seconds.
Lisa will come home and she's like, why are you yelling at him like that? Why? You gotta talk to him nicely. You
should. Just
you know what it's
just
like.
because I'm a moron doesn't mean that you shouldn't display kindness.
How long have you been alive that I haven't killed you doing it?
No, it's great, but know what? We should listen to our Gaiam friends. Blessed are the meek, for they too shall inherit the earth.
Kindness is that he hasn't drugged you yet.
So, like this morning, I didn't unpack the band gig the night before, so I'm like, dude, I'm going outside to get everything done. You'll be out. Yeah,
I tried.
No
I really tried.
25 minutes later, when I've now taken out all the heavy, QSC stuff, I've moved the keyboard crap.
I feel like a piece of gum. I genuinely feel like a piece of gum on a hot day that's stuck on a tire.
Do you feel like a plastic bag
flying in the wind?
Flying in the wind.
60-year-old man who gets up super early, does all the work, lifting all the shit. And
I wish I had such mental fortitude.
What does that even mean? It's just so ridiculous. And then I was like, I talked to him. I was like, so you're gonna come with me? I got
no. This is okay. This is hearsay. This is
hearsay. I said,
no. This part you made up.
No,
I didn't. Not only are you trying to gaslight me, you're gaslighting yourself in the process.
No. So I told him I check
this little boo-boo over here.
But at the pool store, I also want to go to the Goodwill. I have all these really nice clothing that I have here.
Aren't you glad you didn't bring me to the Goodwill? Because I would have spent more money than you would have made in tax deductions.
No, because you just go through the drive-through. So and anyway, so I have.
I picture you as an intelligent individual. I think you could figure out the Goodwill.
He comes outside with his drug rug shirt and these cranberry pants and says,
So
"Oh wait, I can't go out this way."
I didn't because again,
Goodwill.
you never specified that you wanted me to go with you. You specified that you were going. To which point I was like, okay, he's going. I'm just gonna stay here. At
What
which
part
point,
when I said, "Hey,"
and
you
I
need to
had
get
some. I
checked
can't even
in.
remember whatever question it was I was trying to ask you before you left. But then you're expecting me to like just assume that you said something which you did not say, gaslighter. And
And I'm trying to watch Zach here. It's all
You're fighting in front of the Labubu.
good. It should see what the real Labubu is. The life
now.
life. I don't know.
I love when Zach is part of what we're doing work-wise as well, because going with Zach and Corey is
I'm usually just like irritated, but also it's a lot of like it looks like I'm just waiting around, waiting for anything to happen, and then it gets to the edge. I'm like, okay, now I want to set this up. Now that we finally did this, and everybody's like, that's usually what happens.
now.
That's my defense.
I had a really good time when we went to the B&H audio thing.
Yeah.
That was cool. Steph met us in New York, and it was Corey, Zach, Steph, and I. And from that, we actually have this really cool stuff now that we represent global ADI, where we can put in different kind of audio visual stuff. We actually got certified from Sony last week. We got certified from Yamaha. We got certified from Epson and Sonos that we can install their products into any customer's place. And it's kind of cool. And that was all from going to the B&H Expo that day.
Right. That was a blast.
No, it was cool. I still was a little scared. Can you imagine going to the Javits Center? There's no police. Like when you go to NAMM, there's like a gazillion guys with guns. Like you can't get in there. Like that whole area is closed and they're checking everything. B&H, the Hasidim just let you right in. They don't care.
There was not even there's nothing. You just like wandered in. You're like, all right.
And I keep waiting. Oh, when's security going to ask us to like open up this, that, or the other thing? No.
It's like a metal concert in there.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. I'm just like, wow. What? But hey, what is this? Viewer discretion is advised. I'm just watching where Corey he
wrote that because I'm going to be here.
No, that's all. That's always scrolling at the bottom.
I usually don't pay attention. I guess
it's better
unless he throws up like a caption or something. That's what's usually scrolling at the bottom most weeks.
My opinions are usually actually of Corey's.
Wait, what?
This is all opinions of guests of their own.
Oh, your opinions are Corey's?
Yeah. Yep. I just parrot Corey.
Parrot Corey.
That's just frightening. I said, I'm sitting there and we're having this business meeting. I'm like, can you just leave? Like, I need you to go away. Like, I can't have a meeting with you here. It's like she's just bouncing off. Nothing to do with anything we're talking about.
You need to just get a sense of excitement. You need to live a little bit. Get with it, Buttercup.
You gotta get some brain rot going.
Cody and I are trying to like, okay, well, this person you're going to be calling on institutional sales. This person's going to handle this. And Corey's like, what about this video that I saw yesterday? It's so cool.
No, first of all, you are fictionalizing this to such a degree to benefit.
Did I tell you that I know someone that killed somebody?
We're not discussing this here. I will discuss this with everyone else personally after the show. But
every corporate meeting needs a jester.
It needs an adjuster to adjust to throw him the hell out.
Yet here I am, the one who physically sets up the meeting. So step one should be not having me set up the meeting.
Look, I pay you to do something.
You do.
I
But
don't
it
think
doesn't.
my money's worth.
But it doesn't cover enough for therapy.
For mine or yours.
Are you
Let's
giving
start-
him health insurance for his medicine?
Hey, wait! Don't you actually have a massage envy? 90?
I do actually. That's
Explain to everybody this.
Yeah, her name is Tara.
because I'm f***ing breaking from the center. I'm just f***ing, like I'm watching myself f***ing break. I'm in the hospice of my f***ing youth, and I'm watching myself die. But let me tell you, getting a massage once a month, it's nice.
Wait till your 30s.
Heck of a mindset to take onto your 30th birthday.
Listen, there's not much to live for, but that f***ing massage once a month. Oh. And then you go to the chiropractor the next day to like just totally just you're floating. You're golden until the next ache and pain happens. But for just a brief moment, clarity, sanity.
I got to be honest. The last time I had a massage was the last time I'm ever going to have a massage, I think, because Lisa and I went away for a week.
Oh, didn't you tell us that involved like needles? I think you told the story.
Oh, that was the acupuncture on the cruise ship.
Okay.
That was horrific. She's like, I'm a professional. She left me alone on a table with needles all over me, and she gave me a panic button if something were to happen. And the needle was killing and hurting me. And I'm like, panic button, safe word. I don't know. I don't know what's coming. And this needle is like killing me, and I can't stand up because I'm stuck with needles all over. And she finally comes in there. That was horrific. So no, acupuncture. Not. But no, Lisa and I went away for another week. We went to we stayed a few days in Newport at the Marriott. And they have this beautiful massage retreat area at the Marriott. So, we'd go swimming, we'd work out, we had a good time, and we'd go have a massage, and we'd do a different massage the next day. Well, this evil, horrific woman, I don't know what the hell she thought she was doing. She's like putting pressure on my shoulder. I don't know what. She's killing me. Like, I am in such pain. And like when you get a massage or anything, you're trying to like be cool. No, nothing hurts. I'm feeling okay. I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. And like, I feel, well, the more pain, the more gain. No, for like 6 months, my arm was like dead. I had like a dead shoulder because of this idiot. And I'm so stupid because then we went to Boston for 2 days also. Actually, no. Corey calls me up and said, hey, I got a gig at the Hard Rock Cafe. Do you want to come see me? So Lisa and I changed to go to the Marriott by Mystic and their spa. And then we went to Boston, and we had made reservations for massages there. But if you're already in ultimate pain, it just made it worse.
Know what? I will say, on the contrary, this whole massage envy thing started with me being in immense pain and not having
Dave was there that day.
That's right. You witnessed the beginning of my massage journey.
The when you were at Nebco.
Yes. So I have to be on a flight to Mexico the next day.
That was
and my back decides to be like, no, I don't work anymore. Goodbye. So long. So long. Farewell. Avita sends adieu. Adieu.
So for anybody who's never seen Corey concert, Corey's usually running around, right? He's doing crazy shit. Corey cannot move. He's kind of like he's frozen. He had to literally sit on a table with the guitar in his hand. No guitar. He couldn't hold the guitar.
No, I couldn't. I was on a bar stool and a keyboard. I was doing.
You're Marilyn Manson rolling around the stage.
He was just in such pain, and we had to go. It was
I
late.
probably have stomach ulcers because of the amount of like leave and whatnot
But he finished the
was-
show. He got through it. He was, a true professional.
But I
yeah,
have to be on a flight to Mexico the next day.
Yeah, we did go, but we found Massage Envy was open late in Canton, and very good salesman. Signed him up for a year. Massages.
Phenomenal.
And
Great.
Corey's a great salesman because he got it on my HSA card.
I didn't say to do that. I was 100% ready to do it myself. You do not get to just flaunt these
It
things.
didn't really matter. I contribute to your HSA card too.
Massage and
Also,
HSA card. That's
can we
genius.
not discuss my fucking finances on air?
I was talking about.
I usually spend all my HSA money on freaking contacts. Why didn't I think of that? Massages.
You can. HSA is one of the great investments of our time because
Yeah, it is.
it's pre-tax and you never have to pay tax on it when you take it out if you use it for medical expenses.
Yep.
And you could use it for other things other than just medical expenses. You could use
And you can just
it
lie.
and other things. So if you have like disability insurance, you could use HSA payments to pay for your disability.
You hear that, Corey? That's bad. I don't know what that meant.
What
I didn't mean anything.
What are you looking at? What ridiculous video?
Nothing.
Yeah. So what is it's at 9:00 tomorrow night?
Is what?
Your massage.
Wednesday or Thursday night?
I thought it was Tuesday night.
No, I think it's Thursday.
Oh,
9
Thursday.
p.m.
Oh, it's the best. Go for it. It's the best. Massage right before you go to bed. Oh my God.
The PM crew.
Oh, it's
This
phenomenal.
PM massage crew?
What?
Oh wait, aren't you going to do drinks tomorrow? You're going to.
Yes. Now you're freaking me out. Yes. Tomorrow I'm going to the place I'm playing on Wednesday as well. Before we get into but at the Waypoint Brewing Company, they're doing a cocktail contest tomorrow, and I'm gonna come by and hopefully get to taste some of these cocktails.
Get some cock. Yeah.
As a little promo to the show I'm playing on Wednesday night. Information for that can be found on our Facebook and on our website, thedilemmaband.com. But more from that later.
So wait, you're performing there Wednesday, but you're also going there tomorrow. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Tomorrow Tuesday? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I don't know why. It seems like, you know why? Because Corey played Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it seems like it's like an extra long weekend.
No, that's why I'm feeling it. I am dead to the world.
I don't know how you do it, dude.
I don't know either.
I play one gig and I'm dead for a month.
And the solo shows are 3 hours by himself, which that's not easy either to do a bunch of.
I mean, you could just jam for 3 hours. Nobody has to know.
Well, it's cool. You can jam if you're like Brother Dave and you're just a phenomenal guitar player. I feel that's an advantage to playing solo shows.
Just play classic guitar.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, Corey's a singer, so he has to put out singing the whole time.
Yeah, I guess he does.
Good, but I just feel like and again, anytime you get to see Brother Dave solo, it's a phenomenal. He can do things on a guitar that are just ungodly. They're just so good. Dave's a phenomenal player.
Yeah.
And if he's playing in Connecticut and for some unbelievable reason Lisa and I are available, we always try to see Brother Dave when he's in Connecticut. Because it is different. And you know what else is great? And Zach, you're gonna love this. Now that Cliff is in the band full time, we have a great sound person who sets everything up.
Whoa.
Like, Cliff is the best. I don't even get angry anymore. Ask Jack. Corey, am I in a much better mood at gigs right now?
It's crazy.
Like, I don't even yell at everybody anymore.
It's crazy.
Because, like, no one's annoying me. No, because I used to get mad because I'd be carrying everything. I'd pack everything. And no one's doing anything.
Everybody disappears. I noticed.
Yeah, and it's like, the one person not getting paid today, me. Who's doing all the work? Me.
Mm-hmm.
But now,
Don't say I do nothing. I'm one of the few who does. And I'm as damaged as I am at the moment.
I mean, I've been playing a game with you guys in like years, but
it's like a year.
I'm in pain.
But Cliff is usually the first person there. If I say be there 2 hours early, Cliff's there 3 hours.
Oh
early.
yeah, Cliff. Nice. Yeah, you need a sound guy.
He takes all the stuff out. He sets everything up. He's got the tablet ready to go. He mics the drums, Zach. He mics all the drums.
He mics the guitars. I could like find out after record, like setting up all my shit and going, oh, we don't actually like mic anything. And I go, oh.
Not only that, you know what else he sets up? The IEMs. All the in-ear monitors are set up.
Ooh. I think the only drum that really needed to be mic'd though, really, was the kick drum.
Yeah.
That was always my critique. That's all it needed.
He does overheads, the snare, and the kick.
Yep.
And everybody's mic'd. Everybody's got in-ear. The sound is so good. I'm just having Cliff. He does
Game
everything
changer.
himself. He's meticulous. He's so wonderful to have.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? He's an unselfish lead guitar player.
Whoa.
Like no ego. It's what an unbelievable occurrence. And you know what? Like, if Brother Dave's playing, he sits back, Cliff. If Davey Blue's playing, Cliff sits back. It's like, I enjoy playing rhythm. No problem. He lets Corey take solos, like, without getting mat laid. What a great person to have. I love Cliff. And you know what? His girlfriend, she's a photographer. She takes cool stuff. Although I'm waiting for those pictures. I got to see some of these pictures. But yeah, no, it's so nice to have. But you, as the videographer, will so be appreciative of having Cliff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now, having the photographer there while I'm videographing is a different story.
Well, it's his girlfriend, so she doesn't, get in the
No,
way.
that's a running joke only she would understand.
Gotcha.
Okay, so videographers and photographers are for some reason we fight. It's like a turmoil. I did a videography gig the other day at a wedding, and the photographer was there, and she wanders up the middle of the fucking aisle and just standing there shooting pictures of the couple. Like, I'm trying to get a shot as a videographer, and it's like, okay, great, this photographer's gonna be in every shot. Like, it's like a running joke that we fight, even though I do both.
It's funny now. We always say we're the unwedding wedding band. If you don't want like a regular wedding band with a wedding, we get calls all the time now to do their weddings. We're getting all these calls.
No, I don't want to play your
Do
wedding.
weddings. It's easy money. I just did my first real wedding. I would say I've done a couple other weddings, but my first real wedding, I'm like, I wish they had bands.
Yeah, no, it's
love is a joke.
We have such a good time at the weddings. It's just so much pressure.
Love is a lie.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to make it everybody stresses so much over something that's not that big of a deal.
No, not that big a deal. That's a huge deal.
It's not. It's just a party. Everybody's gonna forget about it.
Dude, or the other way around.
Oh, the wedding I did, the guesting gets served for 2.5 hours. My contract ran 3 hours over. I was supposed to just leave, and I didn't. I stayed.
What happened?
Oh Lord.
This is the funny thing. Okay, so the couple, the DJ walks over to the couple and was like, "Hey, I don't know, the kitchen's taking forever to make the food. I guess is what happened. Can we do the father-daughter dance now so that way Zach can do the shoot and get the hell out of here?" And they were like, "No, we're gonna wait till the food." So we waited 3 extra hours because the couple didn't want. So they literally. So what happened was a bunch of people just ate a bunch of grass and got really wasted. And now it's like 7:45 and nothing has been done yet. And the photographer wanders over to the couple. She's a queen. I loved her. She wanders over to the couple and was like, "Hey, I'm leaving at 8. I don't care if nothing's done." And within 10 minutes, it was like everything got accomplished.
Jeez.
So as frustrated as I was with her for where she was standing and how unprofessional she was being to me and how she was treating me and what not, she got stuff done when it needed to get done. She was a professional.
All right. Oh, Mike's watching. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
What was I gonna say?
Oh yeah.
The greatest wedding of all time is at a pig farm. I know I bring this up all the time.
Oh
Like,
yes,
pig
the swinger wedding.
farm.
The swinger
was
wedding
at a
on a pig
pig
farm.
Oh my
It
God.
was a swinger wedding at a pig farm. These
For
people were all
realsies.
swingers. And then the greatest moment of all time, Corey decides to sing "You Can't Always Get What You Want" at a swinger wedding.
That's actually really funny.
It
I
should
always
be-
put
it's the
Mr.
anthem of the movement.
I thought it would be funny to put Mr. Brightside in the wedding video. If you know what Mr. Brightside's about.
we had a wedding couple. We had to change their mind to not play Changes.
By Black Sabbath. It's like
Changes by Black. I lost my best friend, the best friend I ever had.
Yeah, no, you gotta like think about the lyric content before you just like go ahead and put songs in there that sound nice, but it's actually about cheating and like.
can I tell you what song annoys me the most with most people because they don't listen to the lyrics?
Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, what is it?
Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. Stop it, people. Stop it. This is not a pretty, cute, nice song. No.
It's sad.
It's really dark. It's really depressing. It's sadomasochistic.
That song
It's
makes me
like-
cry.
Yeah, no, that song is about emotional abuse, about being abused. That is not
Right.
a cute song. Hallelujah is not a cute song. Stop it, people. It's about the perversion of love. It's about the perversion of being like, of manipulation. It's not supposed to be nice. It's not cute. Stop being stupid, people, and fucking learn how to read the lyrics.
People
don't
ask
ever
you to
read-
say that?
What are the words that get to you the most?
Oh, if we're doing this, we're doing this.
People
Well,
ask you to play that, Corey?
No, it's horrible. Like,
Don't
it's
do
tr-
that. Why? Because the word's hallelujah, isn't it? So they think it's like a nice Christian song.
Because the
No.
way it's like from the heart. Hallelujah.
No, but it's you're part of the problem.
Dude's
You-
like
you-
crying while he's singing it in the song. Like if you listen to the song, he's so emotional.
it's been emotionally hurt.
Ha, hurt, Johnny Cash.
Faith is strong. You need to prove. You start bathing on the moon. The moonlight, the beauty in the moonlight overthrew her. She tied you to the kitchen chair. She broke your throne. She cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. I did my best. You say I took the name in vain, though I don't even know the name. And if I did, well, really, what's it to you? There's a blaze of light in every word. It doesn't matter what you've heard. The holy, the broken, hallelujah, hallelujah. Did my best. It wasn't much. I tried to feel, but I tried to touch. I told the truth. I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, like this is it's dark. It's sadistic. It's not
So,
cute.
I don't care. I think that's probably why most people because it sounds so religious when it's sung.
Well, yeah, and that's just dumb. It's like Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen is not patriotic at all. It is a protest song.
Rage Against the Machine is not on the conservative side, I promise you.
No,
By the way, though, in Nashville, every person we saw sang Hallelujah.
Yeah, because it's oh god, it's just
every performer we saw
stupid.
in Nashville played Hallelujah.
The problem is it's not a bad song. It's phenomenal because it is as fucking dark as it is.
It's a beautiful song.
But it's just like it's not cutesy. This is not cutesy. This is not demure.
Do they play it before or after Wagon Wheel?
Oh.
Or Hey
No,
Ya, which is also a song.
Ya.
Listen to it.
Hey Ya is great.
The
I
Hey
love
Ya
Hey-
remix.
You know what's cooler than cool?
Ice Cold.
Ice cold.
Well, once it gets to that point, he realizes he's not making a difference and make people think, so he just leans back into the music, so it's at least self-aware.
Actually, you know what song always makes me like laugh that the whole crowd is like going crazy over it, and it's like it always hits. Sympathy for the Devil.
Yes.
Yeah.
The crowd goes wild for it.
That song is so fun to play.
It's sadistic.
It's great. So it's just so you sit there like this song is. I'll tell you the other song. I saw her standing there. That always works. Everybody starts dancing. You could be having like the crowd is dead. Nothing's happening. Play that song. Everybody's. I know that song. They all get up there.
Yeah, it's a childhood thing. It's a
Yeah.
there's some nostalgia there.
Who cares about the fact that the opening lines are like, she was underage, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Party
I
hard.
didn't know she was 17.
I have faithfully changed the lyrics to that song for years now.
I didn't know she was 13. I'm Jimmy Page.
Yeah, no, because again, to make it a cute song of reminiscing on days previous, I go with "We Were Just 17." You know what I mean? You know,
that's better.
Like, oh, it's cute. It's cute. It's
you
look at
to correct you on the lyrics.
Well, the other day at that party, they wanted us to do "I Love Rock and Roll," and I was like at first like okay, whatever. But then when you look at those lyrics, especially when you do it for like you change it from being the Joan Jett version to singing as a dude, like those lyrics are a little weird. And I'm like, oh, I don't like this, especially since I'm playing at a 5-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah, but her sister requested "I Love Rock and Roll."
So
5-year-olds are listening to Chappell Roan singing about freaking strip clubs. They don't freaking know.
And yeah, being knee deep in the backseat of the
knee deep in the passenger seat, and she's eating me out, and it's like a bunch of 5-year-olds screaming it.
As long as they don't ask you to sing WAP.
Oh my god!
Was anyone else following up
album too?
What?
Aren't there a whole bunch of people mad about Taylor Swift's album now?
It's terrible.
I didn't think
it was bad. Okay.
Was it that bad?
Okay, lyricist, you're gonna one up the. I guess it's like I never heard the whole album, but when I listened to that, I heard that song. I was like, "This is written by ChatGPT by an out of touch billionaire millennial who's trying."
How do you really feel about that?
I mean, I hate Taylor Swift's music as it is, so like, there's not an artist that gets under my skin more. Maybe Imagine Dragons.
I can't stand Imagine Dragons.
Like the one artist that gets me more mad than Taylor Swift.
And I know there's people I know who love Imagine Dragons, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I can't.
Okay, so based on the premise that
I hate that group.
Not the premise, the premise of them is that dude's dad he's a producer for a bunch of radio stations. He's a little rich boy, and he hired his whole band from freaking Berkeley. So his whole band are obviously just like master musicians, and his daddy is a producer, so his music ended up on the radio. That's what happened.
I thought, here's a story I heard about them, was what they were playing at like some dumpy Vegas lounge. And the headliner for one of the big stadiums in Vegas that night dropped out, and he asked those guys to play, and it was a hit. And didn't one of the guys quit the band, like the drummer or something, like the week before?
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, no, that's part of their gig. So
that's funny.
And then it's like, well, I want to come back in the band. They're like, no, that's not how this works. You quit,
Yeah, you
like
can't.
Or you needed to jerk off, and you're done.
My hatred for Taylor Swift is really projection.
Why? Did you just want to be? You want to be?
Yeah. No. It reminds me of this girl I went to school with who was like pretty talented, but she was in a band that ended up getting every gig in the school in town because she was pretty, and her band played Dave Matthews Band, and all the rest of the bands, and like they weren't doing anything spectacular, but because of who she was, she got all the gigs. Well, all the bands that worked really hard, were actually talented, weren't getting really anywhere because they were taking all the gigs. I mean, I don't like Taylor Swift also because her lyrics, I just don't find her music I find her very generic, but like that's part of the reason. She just reminds me of that girl I went to high school with that took all the gigs.
She wakes up in the morning.
He was like the CFO, and every once in a while you'd have to deal with salespeople would want to meet.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not gonna lie. If it was the pretty girl, even if we paid a few extra pennies, I wanted to see the pretty girl. I don't want to see.
That's what it's always what it's about. Sorry, I feel weird saying it, but it's just true. The girl won a competition. Like I think her claim to fame was she won a competition for Katy Perry's lookalike or sound-alike.
I'm gonna tell you, I'd probably hire her also.
No, she's beautiful, and her music.
Did
like
she
she's
kiss the
very
girl
talented.
and she liked it?
Did she kiss the girl and like it?
Yeah, no, she's a beautiful girl, and her music is great. But like, they were just like they hogged all the fucking events in town, and they got popular with it.
She was in a sorority, so that was a requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, can we? I was gonna say quickly because it's news now because he's no longer prime minister. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau.
Wait, what?
That's a thing.
That's a thing, huh?
That is like they're gonna be the Taylor and Travis of up north.
Oh, I can't stand Katy Perry.
That's a wild, like, that's a combo.
That is a combo.
Michael, you should have called in.
It's like a Goodwill version of Grace Kelly and that prince she married.
Rainier.
Yes. I forgot his name.
What a moron.
Prince Rainier, Prince My Political Career's in the rear.
I mean, when you're a prince of a province,
principality,
long, it's not like
prince of a prince.
Well, if you're the prince of a principality, it's better than just being the prince of a kingdom.
Or
I'm
King
the
of the
prince of
Princeton.
36 Winding Lane.
King of Princeton is probably, an elitist, whatever. But okay. I guess
Just because the watery tarts are restored at you doesn't make you.
Zach, what do you want to promote?
You should hire me. I do photography and videography. And I make buttons. You can check me out on www.postfixmedia.com. I have an extravagant website that I pay way too much money for every month, so you should look at it. So that way I make it feel like it's worth my time. Massachusetts based. Hire me for your music videos, or if you're too broke to do that, you can hire me for your wedding. And I'll charge you more.
Do you also do merchant services at this point?
I forgot about that. Yeah, I do actually. I'm trying. I have it's funny, that meeting. Speaking of which, that meeting on Friday, he totally ditched me, and then I asked him for a phone call, and I still haven't gotten one. But I do merchant services. And I'm actually like it's. I'm actually quite. I could actually help you. That's what's the crazy part. I don't know if it's just because it's me and people don't take me very seriously, but I have a lot to offer. I can do merchant services. I do music videos, photography. I'm multi-talented. I'm well-versed. I can help you. Corey and Craig have helped me set up the ability to do. We can do. We can buy like instruments and shit like that. So we can help you with that. On Saturday, I for some reason got another gig at Harvard, running a mixing board. I don't know how that happened. This is my 6th gig now that there.
Phenomenal.
Yep.
It's all through gig salad that began, right?
Yeah, and gig salad has been an odd experience, by the way. I've only booked like maybe like a few gigs through there, but I've gotten some strange gigs. I actually turned down a gig at Foxwoods. They're doing a gig, but I already had a gig. I was so mad. Foxwoods hit me up. I got I thought this was weird that I get a gig for a child's birthday. They wanted me to shoot the child's birthday, and I was like, probably not. I don't want to.
They want to shoot a child at their birthday? Oh my god!
They wanted me to assassinate their kid, and I was like, I get a lot of hookups for like. I get a lot of hookups for weddings, but nobody wants to pay the price for the wedding. So hey.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Well,
if you need to hire an assassin, let me know.
Divorce lawyers and things, it's
I can be your divorce
lawyer. I just want
lawyer.
everyone to know the disclaimer on the bottom of the screen. Dilem-Monday is recorded live. All opinions of guests are their own. Viewer discretion is advised, even though this is the end of the show.
All right, enough of Zach. Let's go to Dave.
Thank you. So I'll be at the Masonic Temple in Cheshire, Connecticut this Saturday, October 25th. Niantic Bay Playhouse, Niantic, Connecticut on Friday, November 14th. I also am looking for work, but I can't do any of the things Zach was talking about.
Assassinations aren't that hard,
Zach,
dude.
you could help Dave out.
I could book him out for some assassination attempts.
There we go.
Wait, who are we going after? I have questions.
Yeah. That'll be after the meeting.
There's a meeting?
All right. Before we get Corey, where are you be?
Well, this week I'm going to be at Waypoint Brewing Company in Bloomfield, Connecticut. I'm going to go tomorrow for their cocktail contest, and then I'm going to be performing the following evening. So definitely come out. It's going to be a great time. And then I'm playing a private show earlier in the day on Saturday. Sunday, I'm going to be recovering from that. And Monday next week on the show is my actual birthday. So I guess we're going to do Dilem-Monday on the show. So this week
Zach has the Kiss album.
I was going to say, I guess we're going to do a double album of the week, because like Kiss Alive goes down as one of the heaviest, most accurate, authentic live albums out there. We have this image of Kiss not because of necessarily just the image of them, but because of how this album sounded. What Live at Budokan did for Cheap Trick, Kiss Alive did for Kiss, and it made Kiss a household name.
Mm-hmm.
Fair as a non-Kiss fanatic, is that a fair representation of what that album is?
I just wanted to bring it back to the my original thoughts about Ace Frehley. I was just kidding. I'm a huge Kiss fan.
Love that.
Anyway,
my album of the week, again, it was this beautiful fall week. It was kind of moody. It was kind of different. The vibes were weird. So I went with what many consider the first concept record of all time, Frank Sinatra's In the Wee Small Hours of the Morning. This guy decided to take the medium of the 33 1/3 record and kind of like, let's not just put a bunch of songs on it. Let's take a bunch of songs all with the same mood, all with the same feeling, and put that together. So my Dilem-Monday thing of the week is that. And then catch if you're finding out more about what's going on, the world of the Dilemma, thedilemmaband.com. Birthday show's happening on November 8th at the Talcum Mountain Collective. Maybe they'll hopefully come on next week. or the week after to discuss that. But yeah, this month has been flying. One last little thing.
This year.
9 years ago tonight, I was in a hospital bed in Hartford Hospital for the first of 2 times my left lung would decide to not stay inflated, and it came close to not being here. I thank God every day.
Everybody feels.
I thank God every single day that I'm here. I thank God every day I got to meet the people I've gotten to meet since that time, including 2 of the 4 people on this panel. I thank God for the other person on this panel for being with me every night and day from that point, for helping me make sure that I could get back to being myself. And I just wanted to just end with a moment of gratitude. So thank you. Truly, truly, this is a blessing to get to do this.
Should we say amen? Amen.
Amen.
What boo boo?
And say hallelujah.
Yeah, with that in mind,
Yeah.
hallelujah. I am an ordained
Yeah,
minister.
you got to go out with that song now.
Yeah, no, that would be missing the point.
Hallelujah.
Oh God. But yeah,
The Boo remix.
yes. With that in mind, yes, donate to your local food bank. Enjoy every sandwich, and we will catch you next week on my birthday.
Good night to NPR.